Welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
Gonna dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small,
Hey there, my fabulous listener. Welcome to episode 103 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. Thank you, as always, for lending me your ears today. I know you have lots of choices and probably a lot on at this time of the year, so I really do appreciate you tuning in today. If you're a first-time listener, then hey, super welcome. And if you're a long-time listener or you've come back, then thank you. Welcome back to you. I'm so happy to have you here. I am, of course, the host, Jen Donovan, and it's my job via this podcast, social media, and pretty much wherever I hang out to make your business life simpler. I'm a thought leader when it comes to marketing here in Australia and a marketing strategist for small businesses. Why? Well, because I know that business can be lonely and hard and complicated, and look, it's rarely easy, but it should be simple, or at least simpler. So that's my commitment to you on the so named Small Business Made Simple podcast. One way I can make your life a little bit simpler is if you come and join the Like-Minded Business Owners group. There's about 700 amazing small business owners in there who are just so giving of their time and their expertise and, of course, their humour. So it's a really great group to come and join. You can just go to Facebook and look up Like-Minded Business Owners, or, of course, you can come to the show notes at socialmediaandmarketing.com.au/103. This episode, if you're listening live, is going out with a little over a week to Christmas Day. So I hope that no matter what you believe or what you celebrate at this time of the year, you are beginning to either wind down or, of course, at least see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm probably speaking to all my retail friends there. Over on my socials, hopefully we are socially friends. If we aren't socially friends, you need to help me and do something about that. But over on my socials, I've been doing random acts of business kindness. It's kind of like my 12 days of Christmas celebration. And I would really just like to share them here too, because no matter where you are in the world or where you are in your business at this point in time, the world definitely needs more kindness from us all. So perhaps you're not going to get all these things done in time. I get that. The year's nearly out. But perhaps you could make a bit of a list of some of these things and tick them off one by one over the coming weeks or even months. It doesn't matter, because kindness is timeless. So here we go. Here's 12 ways you can spread the kindness in random acts. The first one, leave a Google review for another small business that you love, or maybe even choose 5 or 10 businesses that you love. I must admit, I did this because, when I do the 12 days of random acts of kindness, I do them myself. And I was really surprised the amount of people who didn't have Google My Business set up. And therefore, I couldn't leave them a Google My Business review. So if that happens to be you and you haven't got Google My Business set up, go and have a listen to episode 85 of the podcast. And make sure you get your Google My Business set up. Maybe it's a job you can do in a little bit of downtime over the coming weeks or months. Okay, number 2 is give a gift to someone who's just doing their job. Maybe a mailman or a garbage man or the bus driver or the Uber driver, or maybe it's someone in your office, someone who is just doing their job, but, would really love just an out of the blue thank you gift from you. The third one, reach out and say thanks to a difficult client. Don't say thank you to them because they are a difficult client. But as business owners, we need to know and learn, and we probably do know, that some of our biggest lessons in business come from our most unhappy clients. So we really do need to reach out and say thank you. But just don't thank them for being a difficult client. I don't think that will go over very well, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. The fourth one is bring morning tea into your workplace, or if you work on your own like I do, maybe shout another business morning tea who would really appreciate just the random thought of you shouting them some donuts for morning tea, or even cook them a cake. The fifth one is leave a Facebook review for another small business, or again, maybe 5 or 10 small businesses that you use that have, really gone above and beyond for you. Number 6, do you do Christmas cards? If you've never done them before, then maybe I think this could be the year that you should do them. If you want to stand out in a crowded marketplace, in a noisy marketplace, then snail mail, my friend, is definitely your answer. Because who sends cards these days? You do, because you care and because, being a little bit different and innovative is in your blood. And by the way, just a couple of hints. Make sure you handwrite them. No crappy 2-second signature underneath the verse that's already in the card, or no handing it around the office where everyone just signs it. I hate those. They're kind of like, why do you even bother? It doesn't mean anything. There's no sentiment to it. It's just, you're just ticking a box when you send cards like that. So if you do it well. My 7th one is put a gift under a charity wishing tree. You'll never see the recipient. I get that, but your little gift or your big gift will definitely bring them some joy. Put a gift under a charity wishing tree. And maybe it's, a Kmart wishing tree, or maybe it's a gift to St. Vincent de Paul or to your local church or the local hospital, wherever it is. But just give a gift to someone you'll never know, you'll never see, but will bring them a little piece of joy. Number 8 is more about you. Start your New Year's resolution today. Don't wait. Don't wait for January 1st, or if you're listening to this podcast in the future, if you miss January 1st, it's okay. Take action right now. Start that resolution and really take it out for a test run and start today. Number 9 is leave a LinkedIn recommendation for someone you've worked with this year. Someone who's over-delivered for you, impressed your socks off, and again, maybe there's more than one of those people. Number 10, share a product or a service of another small business owner that you use or that you've purchased from recently. Give them a shout out on their social media. Share the social love. It's especially this time of the year when we do purchase probably more from small businesses than what we do in our general shopping sort of week. So, let them know. Give them a shout out. Let your audience know that you support this small business. It really will mean the world to them. Number 11 is say thanks to your people. Maybe it's the people in your team at work, or maybe it's the people in your team at home. Maybe it's saying thank you to the people that live with you day in and day out. Maybe they're your support team that you need to turn around and say thank you to. Number 12, our last one, is do one random act of kindness today to make the world a better place. Just one random act of kindness. And you know what? Maybe that random act of kindness needs to be you. Maybe you need to be kind to you just for one day and give yourself some time off for a bubble bath, or go and have a quiet coffee and sit by the water, or whatever it is. Maybe the random act of kindness needs to be for you. Otherwise, just do a random act of kindness. It will light your soul up for sure. Life is the sum of all these little things. Business is also the sum of all little things, and I call them the 1%ers. And an abundant mindset in business will get you a long way, but kindness will also bring you lots of joy. Now, guys, we probably won't speak again before Christmas, so if you celebrate it, enjoy your Christmas. Have a fabulous few days with family and friends, and just enjoy the company of others, because that's been something that's been lacking in 2020 for sure. I'll be celebrating Christmas, and then I will be backing it up with my firstborn son's 21st. I cannot believe I have a son turning 21. He's actually 21 on the 28th, but we're celebrating on the 27th. So a full-on few days for me in my household. Now, I will just say he was actually due on the 10th of December, so it's totally his own fault that he has a birthday between Christmas and New Year. And really, I'm just glad we get to celebrate it, because my other son, who turned 18 during the year, missed his 18th due to restrictions, and we couldn't celebrate it like we wanted to. So just pleased that I get to celebrate it. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks sincerely for being a part of my world in 2020. I will see you next week, though, because there's one more episode to go before the end of 2020. So I will be back next Thursday in your ears. But as always, my small business peeps, remember, as my opening song says, there is no point in dreaming small.
Tell it like you feel it, say it proud, be true, and let us see you for the star that you are. No point in dreaming small.